Hello everyone, I am here today. I wanted to jump on here. I am working on my journal for Christmas and I am building my journal, and I wanted to stop because I wanted to show you some of the things I'm using in case you wanted to use some of them or would be interested in any of the kits. I'm using a lot of different kits. Right now I'm using mainly two different shops, two of my favorite shops, so you guys probably know which two shops I'm using. This was not the direction I was going this year whatsoever. I'd planned on doing a pink pastel Christmas for the first time ever, and that did not happen, and that is all thanks to Yvonne. So I'm blaming her for everything. She came out with a new kit this year, and it's called Old Fashioned Christmas, I do believe. I just had her, I think it's Old Fashioned Christmas. Let me see. I'm having a really hard time with my internet. I think it's Old Fashioned Christmas. I know it's Old Fashioned Christmas something. It might be something else, but she came out with this new kit. And I was not going to cut it up because I wanted to show the entire kit, but I forgot and got into crafting yesterday and working on this journal and ended up cutting most of it up, but that's okay. I can show you, bits and pieces of it or most of it, and what I'm wanting you to see as I'm going through here, so I will show you. What's funny is I had cut up all the tags, and she had last year given a freebie away, and it was, I couldn't remember because I swear she gave it to us in the group as well, in her group, Junk Journal Junkies. I think it's where I got it. But I went to try to find it, and it wasn't on her, which I'm trying to get to. It was not on her, in her shop, but it's on her coffee page. So if you guys want to find these tags, they're on her coffee. I thought they were in her shop, My Crafty Little Corner, which is where her digitals are. And I'll link that below so you guys can find her and all her digitals. And this one, but it was not there. And I was like, I know this freebie is somewhere. So I'm like searching everywhere trying to find it. But before I did, I started going through all these tags. Okay, now here's the tags. I'm going to show you these tags. They're gorgeous. And the reason I decided to go this way instead of with the pink is because I started getting like this real nostalgic feeling, and I'm like, darn it, Yvonne, this is all your fault. So I'm blaming her. But anyway, I started going through these tags, okay, and I'm trying to pick out which one was the freebie from last year. And I told her last year, I was like, you need to make this an entire kit. Well, she did. And I cannot get it to go back. Let's see. Old Time Christmas. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I'm going through here and trying to pick out which tags I thought were the freebies from last year, because I didn't realize at the time they went with this kit. And so I'm going through here trying to pick them out, These are just, I love this one. I just think they're adorable. I'm out of room. And as you can see, they all match. And I'm out of screen here. But they all match, right? So I'm like looking at all of them, bringing the collars up, trying to figure out which one's what, And so I'm putting like the colors together. Well, I knew that these three had to go with the kit because of the kit itself. And like this one here, this one here, okay. This one says Merry Christmas just like the kit does. And it had some of the same things, just like this one here. And so these four right here, I knew weren't the freebies. Right here. Okay, and then I thought, well, I know this one isn't because I remember seeing it. It's new. And then I thought, I know this one's not. So that left these three. And I thought, I don't think those two are new. I mean, I think those two are new. The only one I didn't know for sure was this one. I was like, well, that don't make sense. So I was all kinds of confused. So I thought, well, we'll just go with these three being the freebies. And I didn't think that was right. Well, I was wrong. It wasn't those three at all. So I was back down to these. And I thought, well, it can't be any of these. I know it's not these two. And it wasn't. It was actually the first three that I thought for sure it wasn't. It was these three. So, and it matches the kit exactly. So that was really cool that she actually went back and made an entire kit out of the freebies that she gave last year. So I guess she was working on this kit last year and finished it this year, which I was so excited. I haven't got to watch her video of her talk about this kit or anything, so she might have even talked about this freebie of these tags on her coffee. So I don't know. I've watched some of her other videos, but not this one in particular, but they match perfect, of course, so you can get that on there. She has a lot of things that you can go on there. They're freebies, and of course you can, always, give her some money, leave her a tip for those things, buy her a coffee, as they say. But those are the tags, and they are gorgeous. These are the bigger tags. I don't know the size. Let me see. I've got my ruler for that reason. These are the 6.5. 6.5. They're not quite 6.5. And 3 inches. So they're 6 and they're almost 6.5. So that's these size tags. And then the next size tags we have are the smaller tags here. There are 6 of those that match the kit as well. Now you can get this kit in the full-size kit or the traveler's notebook size. I have the full size, and these are 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. That's what these size tags are. I'm like up in your all's face today. I wanted to try to get everything in here. Then you get a ton of pockets. So you're gonna get these here. There are 6, I think, of these. Yeah, these little pockets here, which are nice you can use to build on, or you can use them and stack them up like this on a page, or you can just put 2 on one page and have little things in them. Yvonne has all kinds of craft with me's and stuff where she uses these. She also uses them and builds them onto other pockets, which you're going to see here in a minute, something similar. Then there is this pocket and this one. And so these are the deeper pockets. So you fold the flaps in, so that gives you the deeper pocket to really fill them up like Yvonne does. She fills her pockets full of stuff. I know I have quite a few of her journals. Of course, you'll know that if you watch any of her videos. Then here is 2, these aren't calling cards. What are these? These are jewelers, Wake Brother Jewelers, so I don't know what these would be considered. Are these still calling cards as well? I don't know if these would be a calling card as well, because they're a company. Here is the like the postcards and your journaling cards. I rounded those corners. So there's some large ones and some smaller ones. These are all on cardstock because I'm going to use a lot of these as pockets. I'm getting out of frame again. I love the birds. I love all the holly. So I'm really into holly this year. And it's all her fault. Between her and Lydia, which you're about to see, I guess everybody's into holly because it just really got me pumped up for holly. And I've never been a holly person. I love this card. I don't know, I love the church, I love the roses, the snow, just the people. I just love everything about this. And I would love to blow this thing up, but it's with a bunch of other ones. I just love that. I don't know, it's just very pretty. And it just brings back childhood feelings, you know, nostalgia. It's very pretty. So there's the journaling cards that are going to be pockets, mainly pockets in my journal. So tuck spots, things like that. Okay, then, not very organized. I'm going to show you the pages, but they're in my journal. So that's going to be, hold on a minute. I didn't do this quite right, did I? Okay. This right here. Let me put this right here. Okay, so then you get 2 envelopes. And they are like this with the poinsettias. And then you get the card to go in it. There's that one. And this one here. And then you get these. And I love these. These are her 2 large pockets that have the 2 smaller pockets that you put the small pockets here, and then you've got your card there. Now, you can, this might even be, yeah, I'd say this goes inside this pocket, because then on top here, I would use one of my large tags here, and then you could use one of her large tags, but I would use, that's just how I would do it. I would use one of my large, like, you know, tags like this, because you're not going to see most of it. I would probably cover it with her background paper, cover this tag, put a really pretty topper, probably with some of this right here, which is why I have this sitting here. I love this stuff. And just have it fluff out the top. And because I want her journaling, or her tags and journaling cards to be seen. I don't want them stuffed in pockets. But I love this one. I love it. And then this one. I might even print these out again. These are some of my favorites. I love when she does these pockets. These are my favorite. My absolute favorite. And this one has the bird, which is some of my favorites as well. And this one. So this is what did it for me. This is what started the whole, I'm going to do the traditional thing. I printed out a couple things from Artie Mays, and these were from, I don't know how many years ago, if these were last year. I can't remember if these were her freebies. A couple freebies that I had, and I wanted to use these last year. They did not match because I did more, I didn't really do reds. So, and I did do a little bit of a pastel last year. So I have been wanting to use this. So I printed this out from Artie Mays, and also this. I love the sewn tags. You know, they're already sewn, and I love the poinsettias. I got that from Artie Mays. So that was 2 of hers that I used, or that I printed out. And I will show you Yvonne's pages as we go through my journal, which I cannot wait to show you my cover. These are a couple of the pages that's going to be in there. And the other shop is, of course, Lydia's shop, which is Raindrop Lila. Excuse me. So, Lila. Raindrop Lila. I kept saying Raindrop Lila. It is Raindrop Lila. I don't know why I've done that. Okay. Me and my husband were talking about my journal, Lila, today, and I think I'm stuck on that again. I kept calling her shop Lila forever, and it is not Lila. It is Lila. Okay, so Lydia's shop. So this is a couple of her 4x6 pictures or photos. And these aesthetic photos are gorgeous. I love them. And I shrunk it down. As you can see, this is what it would have, this is the size it would have been right here. And I shrunk it down because my pages are a lot smaller. And so then I double-sided them, of course, and printed. but these are just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And so the two kits are going to look really nice together, because I am doing more of a traditional, old-timey Christmas with this kit, but I wanted to bring in some more realistic looking things as well, and I'm going to combine the two. And here is another one of her pages, and there's some snow, and I picked out a lot of things that I knew I wanted to journal about, because Lydia's kits, my lands, they're huge. You cannot, well, I can't print out every single thing she has. It would take me 2 Christmases or more to ever fill out the journal. So here is my journal, and I'm so excited about this journal. It is just so pretty. I have not finished the cover because I don't know what I want to put on the cover, but I want to put something on the cover. It is like Traveler's Notebook style, and my sewing machine messed up right there. It got on the fritz in both places. Of course, the back's fine. You know, the back just did great, except it went crooked. But it is padded. It's fabric padded. But yeah, my sewing machine just totally went haywire right there. And I had to stop and fix it twice. I don't know what happened. But I don't care. It's mine. And, you know, it's handmade and it's for me. So I don't care. Let me move my camera up. I don't know. Let's do it like this. There we go. So I took a doily, and I have used this red and white doily or cream forever, and I finished it off. This is the last Christmas. I'm going to get bits and pieces, but I took it and I didn't tear, I cut it and used the very bottom of it, just along the bottom of this journal, and then I put a red piece of fabric on the inside. I did use paper. I like to line the inside with paper. So that's how the inside looks. I just love it. I love how it turned out. But as you can see, where, you know, you have to bind or punch your holes here, instead of binding it with, you know, if you'd put it up to the top, you could bind it and sew it in. But where I have to put the eyelets and stuff, I lose a lot of space for my paper. So my pages are a lot smaller than normal. So the pages itself, even though the journal's a lot bigger, the pages are a really funky size. They're 6.5 inches tall by 5.5, I think is what it is. By, what did that say? I can't even see. By 5.5, I think is what that says. So they're, you know, really, it's an odd size for a journal, but I don't care. I love the way it's turning out. So pretty. So I'm going to show you the journal and the pages, and then I'm going to go back to the ephemera that I'm going to use from Lydia's shop. So, because I'm just in love with this. I'm in love with this. But I have different things that I'm thinking about using on the front. Like, I think I'm going to use a doily across the front. I don't know, though. I love this fabric, and this is a vintage fabric that I got, I think, in Amish country, but I can't remember if it was Amish country or if Sylvia sent it to me, because I bought a bunch at Amish country too this summer, and I think that's where I got it. But anyway, so the first pages of each one are from the old time Christmas, is that correct? From Yvonne's kit. And so she had she has 6 or 3 pages. Now I don't remember. I'll just show you as I go. So that's from her kit, which is just gorgeous. I love the papers. I did coffee and tea dyed on each side of hers, like printed, not stained. The tea dye, whichever one that is, I don't remember. That's coffee right there. That is from Victoria Designs. The tea dye is from Artie Mae's that I printed. This is from Lydia's shop, which is just gorgeous. And she has a ton of Christmas digitals, and I have them all. So you're going to have to get them all. That's all I can tell you. You're just going to have to pick and choose. Like, this is the Aesthetics, which I don't know what they're all named different in the shop. But I know the Aesthetics is gorgeous. And then I've just turned them up so I can have like little pockets. But these will be pulled back out and sewn. I'm going to sew these. And here's another one. I have a lot of her pages in here. This, of course, is Yvonne's. And I thought, see how pretty that looks butted up against this one, which is Lydia's. They just go really well together. This is a vintage page with pie, making pie crust. This is with Lydia's. And it's just made that little tuck spot as well, our pocket. And here's one I just cut smaller there. And this is a, oh, what's her name? Oh, you guys know, Edith Holden. And then just going backwards, I just love these colors and how they went well together. I liked the lighter green with the darker green. It just really went well together. This is 3 signatures. Lots of ephemera to use. And here's Yvonne's paper. I love this paper. I love it. I love this red stripe. This is from Lydia's. And then here is out of one of my recipe books. It says Merry Christmas Cookies. And then this is Lydia's. It's a winter poem. And I like that paper too. That's hers. And then here's another Edith Holden. And one of Yvonne's papers that I couldn't get rid of that postcard. So I folded it up for just a small little tuck right there. And this is Silent Night paper, which I loved this red. This is from Lydia's. And that's the Edith Holden. And I just thought it all went good together. I had to kind of move it around a little bit so it would match, but it worked out. This is that tea-dyed paper from Artie Mae's, and it just matches perfectly. I love the tea-dyed paper. A lot of the times it's better than the coffee dye, depending on what you're using. This is some stationery. I'm starting the 3rd signature here. Yeah, there's the birds. This one is spiced sugared walnut. Some stationery. I love this one. I love this with the little people. That is just, or the little kids, I guess. And then this is out of an Ideals magazine. And that's one of Yvonne's pages, which I think is so cute. There's the center of this one. It's the poinsettias. I love the berries in the snow. There's the back of Yvonne's. That says Merry Christmas. I like this one. Has the berries and the holly. Just like this one does. It kind of matched up, so it went there nicely. And then this, of course, has got the holly on that paper on my stationery. And it matched with that. So everything just kind of went really nice together. And then here as well. And then this is, Yvonne's paper that's folded down. You can see that. And it matched all this. So everything from the stationery to Yvonne's paper to Lydia's paper to the Ideals paper, it just all went together. Excuse me. Really nice. So now I just got to put these 3 pages in there. And then anything else that I want to pop in, I can do that because they are in the, the elastic bands, which is why I do this. Because Lydia is she doesn't sleep. So if you don't know that, she's a vampire. She don't sleep, and all she does is make kids. So yeah, she don't stop. And she's like Yvonne, all she does is make journals. She's a journal making machine, and she don't sleep either, evidently. So I guess I'm the only one that sleeps around here. But so this one is one of Lydia's, from one of Lydia's kids. I don't know which one. Oh my goodness, let's see. Oh, I could not even begin to find them all. She's got like 40 some kits. And of course they're all broke down small, so you don't have to buy like large kits. So I'm not sure exactly which one that is, but of course I had to have the holly, and you know, I'm just like drawn to this stuff now. But she does have smaller kits where you can buy just like these little the labels, and so these two are the same. There's just one in red and one in blue, and so I printed both of those out. And then I've got this one here as well, and then I printed out some envelopes. Now, I print mine out most of the time on paper. That way I can tuck them in my journal and fill them up, and they do not take up a lot of room, and I like the feel of them better anyway. I love this one. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? That's one of my favorites. And then I have this one here. It's like the sunset, which is really pretty. These are all Lydia's here. And then these have scripture about like the nativity and Christ's, you know, birth. And then here is the nativity, and like the wise men are here, and the angel talking to Mary, and of course the nativity's up here. And then this one here is a little envelope with a postcard and some animals, and this ended up on paper and it wasn't supposed to, so I have to redo that one. And then these are blank journaling cards, and these are on paper because I like to put these on top of my page and then journal on them on top of my pages, and they just look nice. Instead of blank journaling on top of your page, you've got something that's already decorated. So these are in blue right here, and I actually printed two of those. And then here's one with more of a berry color. It's not exactly red, I don't think. It's more like a berry, and I like that one. And then here is some tags. This is on cardstock. And then my ephemera I printed on paper. So this is, you know, really nostalgic, you know, old-timey ephemera, which I went all with because, you know, this is all old-time journal, you know. It's different in colors as Yvonne's is, but I think the feel of it's still going to be the same, and I really think that I can make it work. Because of all these things here, as I was looking at them, I really wanted to journal about a lot of these different things from my childhood. So I wanted to print these out. They just had a lot of nostalgia to me, different things that I was remembering as I was looking at them. So, and then we're back to these, the aesthetics of these match Yvonne's kit perfect. So the colors and stuff, I should say, they match her kit perfect. And I love the snowmen, the present, the candles, the berries, you know, the cinnamon sticks, the pine cones, the greenery, everything about this I love. And, you know, it matches Yvonne's kit, and it's really going to work, as you've seen with the papers. There's the tags. I'll spit it out. Then there's the journaling cards, and then I have these, which are more like natural colors, and it's got like the hot chocolate and the cookies, and I love the little teddy bear looking out the window and the little tree. You know, I love these. These are some of my favorites of the kits that she has, and I love this log cabin. The bench and the light. I mean, these are gorgeous. These are some of my favorites right here. I loved all these. So yeah, these were a definite, and I really wanted to do these when I seen her kits, when she had told me a while back, you know, which kits do you want to work with? I was like, oh my gosh, all of them. But I was going to go with her pastel kits. That's what I was going to do. And then I seen Yvonne's, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go the other way. So I ended up changing all the way around, and you know, some of these actually came out of the pastel kits. because they are muted, they're lighter, but I'm going to make them work because of the imagery. I want, you know, the sleeping children and them playing on the ice, you know, the snow sled, whatever. It was slow, snow or ice. I think it. Well, I guess it would be. Well, I don't guess it has to be ice. We, you know, played in the snow. Of course, that's, you know, the runners. That's like the blades. But just everything about this, like looking in the window shopping, you know, all these different things. I just remember so many different things that I want to journal about. And so I thought, the more I thought about this, the more I thought this is going to end up being more about me journaling about my childhood, I think, than memories now. So I don't know how this is going to end up being, but if you guys are interested in any of these kits, I'm going to have Lydia's shop, Raindrop Lila, linked below, and I'm going to have Yvonne's shop linked below, which is my crafty little corner. So you guys can pick up any of this stuff, and I will let you guys know how my journal is coming along, how it's turning out. I'm hoping to do a flip through later on. A lot of times I don't do final flip throughs because it has so many personal things in it. You know, I don't mind the pictures. It's just like the stuff that I say or whatever, and I can't blur all that stuff out. I don't know how to do all that. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. I just wanted to show you what I was using and how I'm preparing everything. And that way, if you guys wanted to use anything, you could go snatch it up. So I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. It is coming up very soon. And enjoy your time with your family. You guys take care, and I will see you very soon. Bye.